Passion and perseverance, two forces that, when combined, create an unstoppable momentum toward success. Passion ignites the fire within you. It fuels your dreams, makes you curious, and drives you to push beyond limitations. But passion alone is not enough. Perseverance, the quiet, unwavering strength to keep going despite failures and setbacks, is what separates success from mediocrity. Angela Duckworth, the renowned psychologist, described this combination as grit, the ability to maintain effort and interest over years despite challenges, failures, and plateaus. History is filled with examples of passion and perseverance shaping greatness. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It was his perseverance, not just his passion for invention, that led to the creation of the light bulb. Albert Einstein echoed this sentiment, saying, "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." Perseverance is what transforms talent into greatness. Passion gives you the reason to start. Perseverance ensures you finish strong. When combined, they create a force that can break barriers and defy odds. The road to success is not easy, but those who remain passionate and persistent inevitably rise above. Number 1. Passion ignites the fire within. Passion is the driving force behind every great achievement. It's the spark that fuels creativity, determination, and resilience. Without passion, life becomes dull, and work becomes a chore. Steve Jobs famously said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Passion fuels your desire to create, innovate, and improve. It provides the emotional connection to your work that keeps you pushing forward even when the odds are against you. Passion gives you a reason to wake up each morning with excitement and purpose. It's the fuel behind every breakthrough, invention, and success story. J.K. Rowling's passion for storytelling kept her going despite multiple rejections before the success of Harry Potter. Passion is the foundation for motivation. It helps you dream big and pursue those dreams with relentless determination. But passion alone isn't enough. Passion provides the energy to begin, but perseverance ensures that you stay the course when challenges arise. The combination of passion and perseverance creates an unstoppable force that can break through any obstacle. When you're passionate about your goals, you don't see failure as defeat. You see it as a stepping stone towards success. Number 2. Perseverance builds resilience. Perseverance is the ability to keep going even when things get difficult. It's about standing tall when life knocks you down and refusing to let failure define you. Nelson Mandela said, "Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, but he didn't give up. He practiced harder, pushed himself, and became one of the greatest athletes in history. Perseverance means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's about putting in the work when motivation fades and trusting the process even when results are slow to appear. Perseverance teaches resilience. It helps you develop the mental strength to handle rejection, setbacks, and disappointments. Every successful person has faced failure, but what sets them apart is their willingness to try again. Thomas Edison failed over 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Perseverance means recognizing that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey to success. Number 3. Passion fuels purpose. Passion gives your life direction and meaning. When you're passionate about something, you're not just working for money or recognition. You're working towards something that matters. Oprah Winfrey said, "Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you." Passion aligns with your values and goals. It's what makes you want to go the extra mile. When you work with passion, you inspire others around you. Passion creates a sense of fulfillment because you know you're doing what you were meant to do. Purpose-driven work leads to greater satisfaction and success. Albert Einstein's passion for understanding the universe drove him to develop the theory of relativity despite countless setbacks. When you work with passion, obstacles become challenges rather than barriers. Passion allows you to see failure as part of the process, not the end of the road. Number 4. Perseverance builds mental toughness. Perseverance is not just about physical effort, it's about mental strength. Life will test you, people will doubt you, but perseverance means staying focused on your goal despite the noise. Henry Ford said, "Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off the goal. When you develop mental toughness, you stop fearing failure. You start seeing setbacks as lessons. Every failure becomes a stepping stone toward success." Michael Jordan said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. I've failed over and over again, and that is why I succeed." Mental toughness means not letting temporary failures shake your long-term vision. It's about staying focused and committed even when the progress is slow. Perseverance is about believing in yourself when others don't. It's about showing up when you'd rather give up. Number 5. Passion and perseverance create confidence. Passion gives you excitement. Perseverance gives you the courage to face challenges. When you persist despite setbacks, you build confidence in your ability to handle future challenges. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face." Confidence is built through experience, and experience comes from trying, failing, and trying again. The more you persevere, the more confident you become in your ability to handle adversity. Confidence allows you to take risks and push boundaries. Passion and perseverance create a positive feedback loop. Passion fuels effort. Effort builds confidence. Confidence fuels greater passion. This cycle propels you toward greater success. When you combine passion and perseverance, you develop the mental strength and self-belief needed to overcome any challenge. Number 6. Passion overcomes fear. Fear is one of the greatest barriers to success. Passion gives you the strength to face your fears head-on. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain." When you are passionate about something, the fear of failure becomes secondary to the desire to succeed. Passion gives you the courage to take risks and step out of your comfort zone. Fear holds most people back, but passion pushes you forward. When Thomas Edison was working on the light bulb, he faced repeated failures, but his passion for invention kept him going. Fear is natural, but passion makes you brave enough to face it. When you are passionate about your goal, you stop focusing on what could go wrong and start focusing on what could go right. Number 7. Perseverance creates discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. Perseverance creates discipline because it requires consistency. Jim Rohn said, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment." Discipline means showing up every day, even when you're tired, discouraged, or unmotivated. Successful athletes don't train only when they feel like it, they train every day. Perseverance builds the habit of consistency. When you have discipline, success becomes inevitable. You stop relying on motivation and start relying on habits. Perseverance teaches you that success is not about intensity, it's about consistency. The small, daily efforts compound into massive results over time. Number 8. Passion creates creativity and innovation. Passion is the source of creativity. When you are passionate about something, you naturally seek new ways to improve, innovate, and stand out. Albert Einstein said, "Creativity is intelligence having fun." Passion unlocks your imagination, encouraging you to think outside the box and take risks. Passionate individuals are not satisfied with the status quo. They seek to create something better. Steve Jobs' passion for design and technology led to the creation of the iPhone, which revolutionized communication. J.K. Rowling's passion for storytelling created a world that inspired millions. Creativity comes when you are emotionally connected to your work, and that emotional connection is rooted in passion. Passion allows you to see opportunities where others see problems. It gives you the courage to explore uncharted territories and embrace new ideas. When you are passionate about your work, you don't see obstacles. You see challenges to solve creatively. Passion fuels curiosity and exploration, which leads to groundbreaking ideas and new perspectives. To achieve greatness, you need to tap into your passion. Creativity is not forced. It flows naturally when you are excited about what you're doing. Passion makes the impossible possible through the power of creative thinking. Number 9. Perseverance builds character. Perseverance shapes who you are. It teaches you patience, humility, and resilience. When you persevere through difficulties, you develop inner strength and wisdom. Helen Keller said, "Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved." Perseverance teaches you to stay humble when you succeed and to stay strong when you fail. It helps you develop emotional control and mental stability. Success that comes without struggle rarely builds character, but when you work hard and overcome adversity, you gain not only success but also a sense of pride and accomplishment. Perseverance helps you separate temporary setbacks from permanent defeat. When you persist despite challenges, you learn to rely on your inner strength. You become more patient, more disciplined, and more focused. You learn to trust the process even when the results are not immediate. Character is not built in moments of comfort. It is built when you push through discomfort and emerge stronger. Perseverance allows you to develop the mindset that success is earned, not given. And that mindset will serve you in every aspect of life. Number 10. Passion provides long-term motivation. Motivation fades, but passion sustains. When you are passionate about a goal, you don't need external motivation to keep going. Elon Musk said, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." Passion creates intrinsic motivation, the kind of motivation that comes from within. External rewards like money and recognition can only push you so far. But when you are passionate about what you're doing, the motivation comes naturally. Passion allows you to see the bigger picture, keeps you focused on the end goal, even when the path is difficult. It makes you want to improve and succeed not because someone is watching, but because you care about the outcome. Long-term success requires long-term motivation, and passion provides that. Keeps you excited and engaged even when the progress is slow. It helps you stay committed when things get tough. Passion makes you feel alive, giving you the drive to keep going even when the finish line seems far away. Number 11. Perseverance creates focus and discipline. Perseverance strengthens your ability to focus. When you face setbacks and distractions, perseverance helps you stay on track. Bruce Lee said, "The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus." Focus is the ability to direct your energy toward a single goal. In a world full of distractions, perseverance helps you eliminate the noise and stay focused on what truly matters. When you persist despite challenges, you train your mind to ignore distractions and keep your eyes on the goal. Perseverance helps you develop a work ethic. It teaches you the value of showing up consistently, even when you don't feel motivated. The ability to focus and work consistently toward a goal is a rare skill, and it's what separates successful people from everyone else. Focus comes from experience, and experience comes from perseverance. When you refuse to give up, you build the mental strength to block out distractions and stay committed. Perseverance sharpens your focus and strengthens your ability to execute your vision with precision and clarity. Number 12. Passion and perseverance inspire others. Your passion and perseverance have the power to inspire those around you. When you work with dedication and purpose, you create a ripple effect. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world." People are inspired by authenticity and effort. When you pursue your dreams with passion and refuse to give up, you motivate others to do the same. Your journey becomes a source of strength for others who are struggling. Oprah Winfrey's rise from poverty to global influence is a testament to the power of passion and perseverance. She turned setbacks into lessons and used her platform to inspire millions. Your story of resilience can become a guiding light for someone else. Passion and perseverance create a legacy. When you lead with purpose and push through adversity, you leave behind a story of courage and determination. You become a symbol of strength for those who are looking for hope. Inspiration is not about perfection, it's about authenticity. Your willingness to keep going, even when the path is difficult, becomes a source of strength for others. Your passion and perseverance have the power to light the way for those who follow. Number 13. Passion fuels courage and risk-taking. Passion gives you the courage to step outside your comfort zone and take bold risks. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed." When you are passionate about something, fear takes a back seat, and your desire to succeed drives you forward. Passionate individuals are willing to take calculated risks because they believe in their vision. Elon Musk took enormous financial risks to launch SpaceX and Tesla, but his passion for innovation and progress gave him the courage to face failure head-on. Steve Jobs' passion for design and technology pushed him to take creative risks that revolutionized the tech industry. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the determination to keep going despite fear. Passion gives you the emotional strength to face uncertainty with confidence. It helps you see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. Taking risks opens doors to new opportunities. Passion fuels the mindset that even if you fail, you'll gain valuable experience. When you pursue your passion with courage, you inspire others to be brave and take chances. Passion and courage together create a path toward greatness. Number 14. Perseverance builds mental toughness. Perseverance strengthens your mind and builds mental toughness. When you refuse to give up despite setbacks, you train your mind to stay calm under pressure. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Mental toughness allows you to keep going when others quit. When you face failure or criticism, perseverance helps you stay focused on your goals rather than reacting emotionally. It teaches you to separate emotions from strategy and to keep your mind focused on the solution rather than the problem. Athletes develop mental toughness through relentless training. Michael Jordan famously said, "I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Jordan's success came from his ability to bounce back stronger after every setback. Mental toughness allows you to approach problems with a calm and focused mindset. It helps you push through discomfort and stay composed under pressure. Success is not about avoiding obstacles. It's about having the mental strength to overcome them. Perseverance builds that strength. Number 15. Passion and perseverance lead to mastery. Passion gives you the drive to practice, and perseverance gives you the discipline to keep practicing until you achieve mastery. Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000-hour rule states that to become world-class at anything, you need to put in 10,000 hours of deliberate practice. Passion makes you want to practice, and perseverance helps you stay committed to the process. Mastery requires patience. Leonardo da Vinci spent years perfecting his techniques before creating masterpieces like The Last Supper and Mona Lisa. His passion for art gave him the motivation to keep improving, while his perseverance helped him refine his skills. When you are passionate about a craft, you become obsessed with improvement. Passion makes practice enjoyable, and perseverance keeps you going even when progress is slow. Tiger Woods' dominance in golf came not just from natural talent, but from years of dedicated training and the ability to push through setbacks. Mastery is not a destination, it's a journey. Passion and perseverance create a cycle of improvement. You practice because you love it, and you persevere because you are committed to getting better. This combination is the foundation of greatness. Number 16. Passion and perseverance define legacy. The legacy you leave behind is shaped by your passion and perseverance. Great leaders, artists, and innovators are remembered not only for their success but for the effort and dedication they put into their work. Steve Jobs' legacy is not just the iPhone. It's his relentless drive to create something extraordinary. Passion ensures that your work is meaningful. When you are passionate about your goals, you create something that impacts others long after you're gone. Perseverance ensures that you push through setbacks and complete the work, even when it's difficult. William Shakespeare's legacy as the greatest playwright in history was built on passion for storytelling and perseverance in writing. Thomas Edison's legacy as the inventor of the light bulb came from thousands of failed experiments, but his passion for innovation and his refusal to give up ultimately changed the world. Passion and perseverance define how you will be remembered. Your legacy is not created by success alone. It's created by the resilience you show in the face of challenges. When you pursue your dreams with passion and refuse to give up, you create a legacy that will inspire others for generations. In conclusion, passion and perseverance are the twin forces that drive success and fulfillment. Passion ignites the spark. It's the reason you start. Perseverance keeps the fire burning. It's the reason you finish. When you combine passion and perseverance, you create an unstoppable force that propels you toward greatness. Bill Gates once said, "It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure." Passion gives you the courage to pursue your dreams, while perseverance gives you the strength to overcome failure. Success is not about talent alone. It's about the ability to stay committed to a goal even when the journey is difficult. Passion ensures that you love what you do, and perseverance ensures that you stay with it until you succeed. Whether you're chasing a career, a personal dream, or a creative goal, passion and perseverance are the keys to long-term success. They give you the strength to face setbacks, the courage to take risks, and the motivation to keep improving. When you embrace both passion and perseverance, there's no limit to what you can achieve. If you found this video inspiring, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to Motivational Hub. Thank you.